Hi guys, Leonard here again. Uh, my thoughts went to a lady I met with this morning and our conversation, and I thought this would be a great recording for you to share with you another great mystery which I believe is very important in our lives. Alright, this lady mentee that I'm talking about is basically somebody who wants to change her life but wonders why is it so difficult. Despite all the learning, all the exposure, all the things that she's trying to embrace and change her life, she meets with difficulties again and again. Okay, the message that I leave with her is basically this: that it is very important to know that our inner being is ready to receive the message that we need, that we need to truly be still in order to embrace the new learning that is presented to us. You see, what happened to this lady mentee that I'm referring to is that she has been so-called struggling with receiving new messages, new learning, new education, new knowledge. But she realized that whatever comes to her, she only remembers it momentarily for a short time before she forgets about it and she's back to her old self again. And that is the reason why I point out to her that it's so important to be still, to know that you are really ready to receive from a point of stillness and truly understand the message, so as to anchor the message within our hearts and our inner man, to truly so-called internalize the learning, the education, the new knowledge that we are talking about, the new insights. For her, it is a challenge because she doesn't stay there. She is exposed to that new learning, as I mentioned, and it goes away very quickly. There's no depth. There is no depth basically within her as far as the new learning is concerned. So the old self will always take over by default, naturally. So the message that I left with her, which I feel is so important, that I call it another mystery of life, is that you have to truly be aware of your inner self, learn how to still your inner self, and then do the learning, do the uncovering, receive the new insights, and attempt to anchor and internalize the message we are trying to learn. So that is the only way, in my opinion, that is the only way to anchor the new learning that you need and you want in order to change your life for the better, to reach your goals, to realize your vision, to achieve what you want. The opposite of that would be to continue to want to achieve, but continue to struggle because you don't understand how come, why it is that you are not able to make that change happen for yourself, or why is it that that you have been struggling for so many years. You see, I believe this is a great mystery, one of the great mysteries which I'm talking about all the time, because can you imagine somebody who is trying to change their life year after year, and 5 years can go by, 10 years can go by, 20 years can go by, and I believe for some of us it is our entire lives. And what a shame would it be if that were to happen? That through our lives we try to change and make our lives better, but we fail again and again, and without realizing why. So here lies a great mystery, that without stillness within your inner being, without clarity within yourself, realizing the change is from inside out, that it is from the inner that goes to the outer. Without realizing that, we can try all our lives and never really achieve it. So the reason why I'm doing this recording for you, well, I feel that this is such an important message that I left with the lady mentee that I'd like to share with you. So hope you think about what has been shared, embrace it, and use it to change your own life. This is Leonard. I'll see you at another recording.